what Douglas was so cheesed off about. I thought it was a great party.
What you can remember of it.
You're just miffed because you got off with someone else.
Who gives a damn about Iwan Patterson? I'm talking about spending most of the night hanging over the toilet. Not my idea of a great party.
Yeah, it's not like you not to be able to hold your drink.
It was nothing to do with what I drank. More likely what I inhaled.
Oh, come on. You didn't smoke that much?
Yeah, well, as much as I'll ever smoke, I can tell you. 2 days later, and this place still reeks of it. And if I were you, I'd do some cleaning up before Douglas comes back round.
I think the only time we'll see Douglas come round from now on is on rent day.
Hasn't he even called?
Nope. Constable Kirk is determined to make me suffer for my sins. He can be a right pillock at times. He says he feels let down, would you believe?
Well, how would you expect a policeman to feel? Finding his cottage reeking of pot, his girlfriend on the couch with a mad driver stoned out of a skull. I'm surprised you didn't wake up and find yourself on the street.
Well, the first thing we need to look at is the village's tourist facilities.
Some of which leave a lot to be desired.
I think everything we need's there. It's just a matter of whipping it into shape. Let's try and get people to stop and look around a bit more.
Yes, and spending money.
It's a general idea, yeah.
Anyway, this could be great for the hotel, Eric. You could hold a lot of sway in your new position.
It's not just the hotel I'm thinking about. I do have a certain responsibility to the rest of the community.
Yeah, of course, as long as you don't forget why you stood in the first place.
Oh, talk of the devil. Good morning, Mrs. Mack. It's a fine day.
I'm sure you've got every reason to think so, Mr. Ross Gifford.
Oh, you're not still upset at losing to Eric, Mrs. Mag.
I would just like to say I am not one to hold a grudge. But I can quite understand how some of the weak-minded younger members of the community council may have been persuaded to vote in your husband's favour.
I always thought you lost grey cells with age.
However, I only hope he hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. Being chairman of the community council requires a great deal of commitment, you know.
Well, I'm sure I'll cope, Mrs. Mack. After all, I do have youth on my side.
Yes, actually, it's maybe just as well, Eric. I mean, considering your advancing years, it might have been too much for you.
It's very true, Joe, very true. I do hope you'll still manage to get along to the meetings now that you're getting on a bit.
What?
Eric, perhaps you could introduce the subject of free Zimmer frames, you know, for the older residents.
Yes.
I may not be as young as I was, Mrs. Ross Gifford, but I am still a woman in my prime and perfectly capable of playing my part in the welfare of this community. It remains to be seen whether your husband has my stamina. Good day to you both.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, son. How's it going?
Aye, we're fine, honest.
Listen, some things need to be said. I was a bit over the top with you. I should never have sent you away with a flea in your ear.
It's all right. I'll get over it. It's not as if it's the first time you've flown off the handle at me.
No. Anyway, you're a man now, with a wife.
Does that mean you're not going to shout at me anymore?
It means you're responsible for your own decisions, son. Anyway, I'm sure your wife will sort you out if need be.
I think you'll see a big change in him, Mr. MacDonald.
That's good. Right. There we are. Well, how's your mum, Sarah hen?
She's a good bit better, thanks.
Good.
She's gone down south.
Down south?
Yeah, my aunt's taking her back with her. She's going to need a lot of bed rest and looking after.
What about the wee fella?
Callum's gone too.
Ah, it's all for the best, love. You'll see.
So, that's me back, ready to start work.
That's assuming your job's still there for you.
Suppose I'm going to have to do a bit of grovelling to Sam Hagan, eh?
You'll have to do more than a bit.
Do you know Isabel's coming home today?
I do still have my memory, Carol. I'll be in later to welcome her home personally. Foreign holidays are all very well, but she's bound to miss her friend, you see.
I know somebody else who's missing his friend. Your wee Jordan.
Oh, a wee lamb. Is he really, Carol?
Look, why don't you go through the back and see him? He'll just be waking up from his nap.
May I, Carol, dear? I so enjoyed our wee visits together.
Look, come on, leave your messages here. We'll both go through it together.
That would be lovely, dear.
Nana, you're looking a good bit better than you were the last time I caught sight of you.
Well, that was the first and the last time, I can assure you.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a pity not everyone has your common sense.
Listen, Douglas, I know she screwed up,
No, you can say that again.
but she isn't really a bad person. She's just impulsive at times.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can tell you that she's missing you.
Wouldn't your mum have been happier recuperating in her own house?
Oh, that was never a happy house for us, Effie. I think the change will do her the world of good.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
My man couldn't stay up here forever. She's got her own life back in England.
So your mum's given up her house?
Oh, believe me, if you'd seen the house, you'd know it was no great loss.
What about Callum?
Well, he and Ma get on great, so he'll get a proper chance to get on at school now.
At least that's something good that's come out of it.
Will you not miss him?
I will, but I can always visit him. Well, I've got my own family here now.
Aye.
Right, I'd best be off. I'm meeting Eddie for lunch.
Oh, will you give him my love?
I certainly will. Bye.
Bye, see you later.
I think I need another cup of tea.
Oh, you sit down, Effie, I'll get it. I know where everything is.
So, Gaz, what are you going to do now?
Well, if I crawl low enough to Hagen and get my job back, and if you give me that part-time work you promised.
I wouldn't count on that, Gary. Things are pretty quiet at the club just now, but maybe when things pick up, OK?
Who cares? I've got my wife and my family around me, and I'm home.
It seems only yesterday I was dodging your bow and arrows. Now I've got a sister-in-law.
When you say you're home, Gary, you do mean it in the sense, I mean, Glendarach.
Gary, quick. Sam Hagen's outside with you and Patterson. Get on your bike, catch her before she disappears.
Right, better go.
And for goodness sake, watch what you're saying. She's been in a real black mood lately.
Don't worry, Dad. I can handle her.
And what about the ditch around the deer paddock?
That's well clear, Miss Hagen.
It's quick.
Well, I just worked on last night. There's no point leaving a job like that half done.
I'm impressed. You may prove an asset to the estate yet.
Well, it helps if you're fit and young and can avoid falling over your own shotgun.
It's all very well being fit and young, but sometimes there's no substitute for experience. Just bear that in mind. Well, well, if it isn't the prodigal son.
Miss Hagen?
Just passing, were you?
I was hoping to have a word.
Were you indeed?
I wanted to apologise for running off and not telling you. It was just something that Sarah and I had to do.
Run off and get married?
Well, we didn't want all the hassles of a big wedding. We just wanted to do our own thing, our own way.
You do realise you're a pair of young fools, of course.
I don't think so.
But you think rushing off and getting married at your age shows a degree of wisdom. A young man with no sense of responsibility, a girl who drops out of school without so much as a leaving certificate.
We know what we're doing. We'll manage.
I very much doubt that, Gary. Otherwise you'd have made sure you had a job to return to.
Look, I've said I'm sorry. I'm back now. I promise it won't happen again.
And I'm just expected to accept that.
Look, I'm a married man now. I've got responsibilities.
And where is the new Mrs. MacDonald now, may I ask?
Upstairs unpacking.
Unpacking? You mean you just presumed to move back in without consulting me first?
This is still my home. Where else am I supposed to take my wife?
No, Gary. It is not your home except by my leave. And quite frankly, I'm not sure if I want a couple of irresponsible children under my feet.
You've got no right to speak to me like that.
Oh, really?
And we're not a couple of kids. We're married. And I don't have to stand here taking this rubbish from you. You can stick your poxy job.
There's the menu, Sheila.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. So, Chick, how was your trip home?
Oh, I'm not kidding you. Nightmare on Elm Street. I was just telling Joanna.
Was that bad, eh?
Oh, I'd rather face old Nick than our singer, so I would.
Well, now that you are back, will we be able to rely on your cab services again?
Oh, you know me, darling. You can always count on me. Especially if your husband's away for the night.
Thanks, Chick. I think I'll just settle for an assurance that you're back in business.
Hello, CC Cabs. Certainly, Ochtarn Station. Not a problem. I'll be there right away.
Hey. Been waiting long?
Nope, just beat you in.
So, what's fresh today, then?
Gary and Sarah are back.
At the big house?
Oh, I wish you could have seen her, Eddie. She's that grown up, holding court with the other married women.
How did Effie take that?
I think it put her nose out of joint just a little.
I'll bet. 2 Mrs. McDonald's in the kitchen. It's a recipe for disaster.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get on all right together. I mean, Effie can be a pain, but she's got a heart of gold, really. And you know what Sarah's like.
Still,
got a long, hard road ahead of them. When you're that young, you tend to think you're invincible.
I'm not that old, I can't remember.
And you remember what it's like when the world slaps you in the face when you least expect it.
The mugs would have done, Sarah. These are my best china cups and saucers.
I know, but I thought it should be something special. The two Mrs. McDonald's first day together.
What were you thinking about at all?
She's got no right to talk to people like that.
She's your boss. She's got every right.
Yeah, well, I don't have to stand there and take it.
Well, maybe if you get right back down now.
Aye, so I will, Dad.
Well, tell her you lost your temper.
Gary, I've just unpacked.
Well, you can just start packing again.
What's happened?
We're not staying where we're not wanted. That's what's happened.
Gary! Gary!
Quite a culture shock after the French Riviera, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world, chick.
Ah, well, you can't beat Bonnie Scotland right enough, no matter what the weather's like. Here, I better get your bags in.
Oh, no, just leave them. I'll manage fine.
You sure?
Aye, absolutely.
Oh, well, Bonnie Sarah.
You were so stupid.
You weren't there. You didn't hear the things she said.
It was our only source of income, Gary.
She was just standing up for us. She was talking about us like we were kids.
So you acted like one.
Look, we got married so people would start taking us seriously. That was the whole point to it.
Yes, we also got married so we could be together. There's no point if we've nowhere to live.
I need a drink.
I just can't believe Mary stayed.
Well, what's to stop her? I mean, she's nothing to rush back for now. Her mum's looking after Sandy.
I know, but she's always been such a home buddy.
Oh, aye. The family, the animals, the craft, the drudgery. No, Mary's just learning to do what lots of women are doing these days, putting herself first.
Quite right, too.
Thanks. Oh, she's having a good time, it's the main thing. Her lassies are fair spoiling her. No, if I hadn't had the shop to get back to, I'd have been tempted myself.
Well, Menna and I would have managed.
Oh, I'm sure you would have. Ah, the south of France is lovely, you know, but it's not a patch on Glendarroch. This is where I belong.
Even after all that's happened?
Especially after all that's happened. Oh, I've got the rest of my life to look forward to. Single and happy.
Well, you're certainly looking as good as I've seen you for a long time.
Well, I feel it, Carol. I just feel like living again, you know. And the first thing I'm going to do is have a few friends round for dinner tonight.
We'll look through the papers later, find the cheapest accommodation. We'll do this for just now.
How cheap do flats come, Gary? We've little money left.
Well, we've got some from the farm work.
Enough for a flat. People don't rent out flats for one night at a time. They want a deposit up front and a month in advance.
We'll find something.
Let's hope so. Because all we've got now is the streets.
How you in?
Hello, stranger.
Bottle of lager, please.
Oh, dear. I take it I'm still persona non grata, then?
I've been busy.
It was only a few nights ago you were shooting over in between shifts just to spend 5 minutes with me.
Ah. It's amazing the difference a few days can make, eh?
Oh, come on, Douglas. I've said I'm sorry. I miss you. Can't I get parole for good behaviour?
You could charm a weekend off out of a desk sergeant.
Then you'll come round.
Well, I didn't say for definite, did I?
Stuart, I might have known. Is it any wonder you voted the way you did when you're quite obviously one of that beauty salon's best customers?
Oh, you're talking about my makeup?
Uh-huh.
Yes, well, I did have a few tips from Tiffany, right enough. But I made my face up myself.
Oh?
Glad you thought it was done by a professional, though.
Well, I must say I'm surprised that somebody who reputedly is meant to be busy on her craft at such time for such trivialities.
Aye, well, even crofters have to have a bit of a social life, you know.
Oh, tell me what social function are you all trussed up for, then?
You really are the limit, aren't you? If you must know, I'm all trussed up to have dinner with Isabel.
With Isabel? But I've just been there to welcome her home. She didn't say anything to me about a dinner party.
Did she not?
No.
I wonder why that was.
Help my kilt, Morrig. I'll put on a stone with this.
Who cares?
Aye, we'll gorge ourselves tonight and then we can work it off at the aerobics on Wednesday.
Oh, what aerobics is this?
Did you not see the poster in the shop? A woman from Auchterarn, Ruth Hill, is holding classes in the village hall.
Oh, well, maybe I should try and get myself in trim.
You hardly need it. I've never seen you look better.
That's what everybody's saying.
Well, I certainly feel it.
To Isabel.
Isabel.
Welcome home.
Oh, thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Happy birthday, dear Hazel. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray!
There was nothing you could do about it, Jockey.
I should have seen it coming, though. Mate, I know what he can be like, and with the mood she's been in lately.
There's no accounting for Sam Hagan's moods, but he's just a silly boy that should have kept his mouth shut. You couldn't blame yourself.
Well, I warned him. He was responsible for himself now. I mean, I did try. I even spoke to her first to help him. All I had to do was stand there and take a bawling out.
And stop blaming yourself. Maybe it's for the best anyway. That flat's not really big enough for two couples.
So, does this mean I'll need to be touching the forelock to you, now that you're a council seat bummer?
Community council chicken. Nope, you won't have to do any more grovelling than you usually do.
Seriously, I think it's brilliant. You're just what that committee needs, a man of calibre.
Ah, very nice of you to say so, Chick.
Well, I mean it, by the way. This community needs a lot of work, doesn't it? And you're just the very man that would be good at screwing, coaxing grants out of people.
Yes, Chick, there is a lot that could be done.
And you can always give your wee pal Chick, you know, if there's any building work comes up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean, Chick, and you can forget it.
I'm not suggesting graft or anything, Eric. You know, just a jump ahead of the other guy.
Chick, that would be a total misuse of my powers. Not to mention highly immoral and probably illegal as well.
Well, is that not what politics is all about, then?
I hope with all the stramash with Gary, you'll not forget to see the doctor.
I promised I would, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. And the road to hell's paved with good intentions.
It's a pity Gary didn't get to stay. That way, you would have to sleep with me, whether you liked it or not.
But he didn't get to stay.
No.
You know what that means?
I know fine what it means, Effie. But to be quite honest, I've got more to worry me than whether or not you sleep with me.
That's a nice thing to say to your wife.
At least we've got a bed. Where is my son and his wee lassie going to sleep tonight?
Right. You do dishes and I'll set up the video.
No, we'll both do the dishes. The video doesn't take any setting up.
I'll do the dishes. If that film's anything like the last one, I'm not old enough to watch it.
Yeah, I hope you remembered what I said.
I did. This one's all action, honest.
Yeah, that was the problem with the last one, if I remember.
I'll stick it on. You'll love it.
It's open!
Hi.
Sarah, hello.
Gary.
We were wondering.
Oh, aye.
We were wondering if you could put us up for the night.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I'm still trying to take it in. We Gary MacDonald. It was only yesterday I was giving him a clip in the lug. And that wee lassie, she can't be any more than
16.
Oh, save us. She's still a child.
I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but, well, she's not had an easy life by all accounts.
She's not had a life at all yet.
Well, she's Mrs. MacDonald now.
God, I'm telling you. Kind of turn your back on this village for a minute, but something happens.
Anyway, I must make a move. I've still got the beast to attend to.
Aye, I better get back to Jordan.
I'll just go and get your coats.
Oh, look at me. I can hardly rise up out of that chair. That's you and that cake, Morrig Stewart.
It's you and that meal. I'll have to starve myself for a week now.
Away you go. There's not enough fat in you to fry a chip in. It's me that'll have to starve for a week.
Well, maybe we should go to these aerobics classes and work it all off.
That would be great if we all went, all the lassies together.
Well, I'm not exactly a pensioner, but I'd hardly call myself a lassie, Carol.
Away you go. You're as young as you feel.
Anyway, I must go. Thanks for the meal.
It was lovely. Great to see you again, Morrig.
Aye, thanks, Isabel. And welcome home.
Oh, it's great to be home, Carol.
Right then, I'll help you get this lot cleared away.
Not at all. You get yourself off home too. I'll manage fine. Haven't washed a dish for 2 weeks, you know.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's lovely to have you back.
Thank you.
Glad we made up.
I just hope I won't live to regret it.
Oh, don't be mean. I hate it when we fight.
Yeah, me too. But I think I had good reason.
Oh, come on. It was just a party, Douglas.
My job could have been on the line.
Over a bit of blow.
Look, cannabis is illegal.
Yeah, and who says so? Bunch of old hypocrites, that's who.
Oh, here we go again.
Well, it's true, isn't it? Banned by a bunch of MPs and judges who think drinking's a social grace. But everyone knows alcohol causes aggression, breakup of marriages, wife beating, countless accidents, not to mention rots your vital organs.
It's still illegal.
Oh, come on. What harm does it do? You tell me, eh? Where drink causes manic depression, cannabis lightens you up and relaxes you.
You missed out the bit about its alleged healing properties.
Yeah, that's true. They say Queen Victoria enjoyed a good spliff.
She wasn't at the party as well, was she?
How come you always joke when you don't have an answer?
Look, Tiffany, if a policeman had to question the morality of every law he has sworn to uphold every time he went out onto the streets, he'd never get his job done.
Well, anyway, I don't see how you can condemn something when you've never even tried it.
Now, you listen to me, miss.
Oh, I love it when you're masterful.
Now, look, I'm being serious. I don't care how square you think I am. You won't get me to try smoking dope.
I'd lay odds you'd like it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I'd like heroin if I tried it. That's how people get hooked. I'm telling you, there'll be no more dope smoked in this cottage. Not by you, by me, not anyone else.
Hi, you two. I'm back.
Now, have I made myself clear?
Crystal.
I just think you were a bit hasty. You should just have taken the dressing down and bitten your lip.
You wouldn't let her say things about your wife?
Maybe, but I still think the best bet is to apologise as soon as possible.
There's no way I'm ever grovelling like that again, not to her or anyone else. Anyway, after what I said to her, I don't think she would listen.
So what are you going to do for a job now?
Well, Trish has promised me something soon as things at the club pick up.
That's hardly going to clothe and feed you.
Dominic, for goodness sake!
Oh, you only had to turn it down.
What's the point? As I was saying, if you've lost your job at the big house, where are you planning to stay?
2 guesses. We were hoping you might put us up for a day or 2.
Surprise, surprise. Honestly, just until we get ourselves sorted out.
A year or 2 more like.